Andreessen Horowitz is spending tens of millions to rewrite the rules of AI policy, while their portfolio companies exploit the loopholes they hope to keep open. Andreessen Horowitz wants to shape the future of artificial intelligence in the United States. The venture capital firm is a major player in the development of new tech startups, but they are also spending tens of millions of dollars to influence the rules of the road. The firm helped launch a $100 million super PAC to fund political efforts. They have seen former partners take key government roles to steer policy from the inside. They successfully pushed for an executive order attempting to undermine state-level AI laws. The partners want to set the rules of the road, even as they are already driving recklessly within the system. There is a growing public desire to rein in tech companies and regulate AI. a16z is positioning itself to ensure that the regulatory environment remains favorable to their bottom line. They are not just investing in technology, they are investing in the political framework that will allow that technology to expand without constraint. The firm's portfolio includes products designed for mass deception. One notable investment is a bot farm of fake accounts. These bots trick people and social media platforms into thinking that AI-generated ads are posted by real people. This creates a false sense of authenticity for commercial content. Another company in the portfolio aims to replace human creators with AI. By selling access to these tools, they are normalizing the use of artificial intelligence in creative and professional spaces. The goal is to shift the perception of what is real and what is generated. This blurring of lines is a key strategy for the firms in the portfolio. They are building a world where the origin of content matters less than the content itself. This allows for faster scaling of information and advertising, but it also means that trust in digital media is eroding. a16z is betting that the market will accept this new reality. The investments reveal some of the more disturbing products entering the market. AI companion apps are linked to cases of suicide and disturbing behavior toward children. These apps create deep emotional bonds that can be fragile and dangerous when they break. The firm is also invested in a platform hosting thousands of deepfake models. 96% of these models target identifiable women. These deepfakes have been used to create AI-generated content that sexualizes children. The technology is being deployed at scale without significant consumer protection. The firms in the portfolio are profiting from these risks while the public pays the costs. The lax regulatory environment that a16z favors would benefit the firm's bottom line by allowing these products to expand rapidly. They are willing to cross lines of ethical comfort to capture market share. This is a pattern of behavior that spans hundreds of millions of dollars in investment. Many of the companies in the portfolio knew the rules and broke them anyway. They designed products specifically to exploit gaps in consumer protection. Gambling platforms are attempting to subvert existing laws to target vulnerable users. Fintech companies are implicated in fraud and illegality. These firms are not just innovating, they are arbitraging the system. They profit from the confusion and the lack of oversight. The public pays the costs when these systems fail or are abused. a16z is positioning itself to ensure that the regulatory environment remains permissive. They want to set the rules of the road so that they can drive however they please. This is a strategic move to secure long-term dominance in the tech industry. By influencing policy, they can keep competitors out and protect their own investments from scrutiny. The community reaction to this trend is mixed but critical. One commenter pointed out that the firm is investing in explicitly amoral startups like Doublespeed, which aims to replace human creators with AI. Another noted that the firm is the main investor of Flock, and is also invested in an Israeli cybersecurity firm that hacks cameras and alters footage. Some viewers compared the current state of affairs to the early days of the internet, with half of the new companies sounding like Pets.com. A tech worker from San Francisco noted that AI coding is removing the leverage that workers once had. Many feel that Marc Andreessen has fallen into a typical billionaire mindset. The geek who created the web browser is now one of the tech oligarchs trying to speedrun the United States into a techno-fascist state. The concern is that the societal consequences of these attempts could be very serious. The report, known as the Midas Project, surveyed 18 of Andreessen Horowitz's most notorious investments. This is not a comprehensive overview of the firm's larger portfolio. However, it indicates a pattern of behavior. The investments reveal the lines that a16z is willing to cross. They show how the lax regulatory environment that they favor would benefit the firm's bottom line. The firm did not respond to a request to comment for this report. The pattern is clear. They are investing in companies that exploit legal loopholes and create disturbing products. They are breaking the law or designing products to avoid it. The goal is to create a future where their investments are protected by the very laws they help write. This is a strategic vision of the future that prioritizes profit over public interest. Andreessen Horowitz is shaping AI policy while investing in a bleak vision of the future. Their portfolio is full of companies that have exploited legal loopholes, created disturbing products, and broken the law. The firm is spending tens of millions to ensure that the regulatory environment remains favorable to their interests. They want to set the rules of the road even as they are driving recklessly. The public is paying the costs of this experiment. The goal is to create a world where technology advances rapidly, but the benefits are captured by a few. The future they are building is one where the lines between real and fake, human and machine, are blurred. It is a future shaped by the priorities of venture capital. We are watching to see if the societal consequences are worth the price. The Midas Project suggests that the price may be higher than we think. The future is being written in boardrooms and ballot boxes. Subscribe for more reports on the forces shaping our world. See you in the next update.